Khalistan is the demand for a Sikh nation in the present-day Punjab by some Sikh extremists. And let me hasten to add that a whooping majority of Sikh are patriots and hate the concept of Khalistan. But I'm not going into the legitimacy of such demands. Let's digress here for a moment and imagine that the Khalistan is a reality and has been created. Now, Sikh make up only 57% of the population of the Punjab state. Hence, they are most likely to receive only half of the current state. There must be a second partition made after Indo-Pak Pakistan. Now, most of the Hindus in the future nation of Khalistan would be asked to travel to India once the ugly divorce is complete. The families would be uprooted and angry people would engage in violent acts. Hindus, particularly the trading groups, would move their operations to India, as they did during the partition of India and Pakistan. And Pakistan is now suffering the financial consequences of those Hindu merchants leaving Pakistan. Sikh now would be condensed into a land that is fewer than 10,000 square miles in size, or 57% of what is current Punjab. It would be a landlocked nation, surrounded by Pakistan and India, two nuclearly armed neighbors. Now that both India and Pakistan will attempt to install their own political parties on the throne, a civil war may be a result. Geographically speaking, a sovereign nation between two nuclear adversaries is impossible for survival. Due to the Himalayas separating them from China, Nepal and Bhutan are safe. But Punjab lacks this protection because it's a flat area. The financial status of Punjab would be far worse than it is due to Pakistan's limited ability to provide for its own needs. India will likely make the majority of the investments in Punjab. The Khalistani sympathizers from Canada, Britain or the United States don't possess enough money to support the Khalistani economy, despite how loudly they scream out for a country they will never live in. Punjab is a land of 5 rivers, yet they all come from India. There would be a significant water scarcity and insecurity and a decline in agricultural production because of the important dams would still be in India. Due to the lack of an ocean connection and space for outside trades, the majority of the factories would now relocate to India. Economic hardships and widespread unemployment would occur, similar to how Karachi and Sindh lost their status as South Asia's top economic hub during the 1947 partition. The Punjab region will also lose what little economic clout it currently possesses. Also, the new Khalistan would have to spend a lot of money on military to protect all of its borders. The area would become even more miserable as a result of such severe outage. Fewer developed country consulates and embassies would be established as a result of ensuing upheaval, and fewer visas would be granted. Hence, there would be less opportunity to travel abroad. All this suffering without any discernible advantage, both Punjab and Sikh would not gain anything. Because of this, the residents of Punjab do not want the creation of Khalistan. They understand what a poor deal it would be. India is a unified nation because if we divide it into smaller nations, the consequences would be disastrous for each of those smaller nations. Khalistan is a fool's project and can never be realized no matter what. A huge majority of Sikh don't just reject Khalistan, they despise it. Most importantly, the people of Punjab reject this every 5 years by overwhelmingly participating in national and state elections. Countries like America, United Kingdom, Australia would not recognize the new Khalistan because of the fear of having a troubled relation with India. Khalistan would be an economic mess that no country would want to deal with.